There's a lot of elements in this film. It's a very rich film. It has a very rich story. It's a very human story, but it also has a lot of action. I trained, you know, to become, quote unquote expert at Cali stick fighting for 6 months. Every day I really trained hard for it to make it look real, to make it look effective, and so that was a lot of fun for me. And we have a great cast in this film. Everyone in it is wonderful, and so I think it's going to be a very enjoyable film. Stuart Beattie directed this film, wonderful screenwriter who did the first Pirates of the Caribbean and Collateral, amongst many others. And this is, I believe, his second or third film. But this film is, such a larger, epic, scale. Wonderful, total command, just the happiest guy ever. The crew loved him, his actors loved him. Really, had a command over the story, because as I've been telling it, it's a very complex story, and any questions, he had an answer and really, was able to explain it. And so I think he's made a great film. What's more typical than, good and evil? I mean, that's what life's all about. We're fighting the light and the dark, the yin and the yang, and all this sort of stuff, the light side and the dark side within ourselves and in society. So everybody can, understand that. And, this film is, sort of a morality tale, so in this movie we have the gargoyle order that, represents good. They're representing, all the virtuous, moral, codes of living. And then you have the demons that just want to take over and have basically this dystopic, world that is dysfunctional and chaotic and confusing. And who's going to win this battle? The gargoyles are just so wonderfully conceived, and they fly all over the place, and the demons, and this, like I said, takes place in an epic cathedrals, and with high vaulted ceilings, and is lit by candlelight, and all of this. So I think it's a movie that is perfectly conceived for 3D. Well, an excellent story, great characters, great action and fighting, and sort of an epic experience as a moviegoer. I think you'll be rewarded. I think you'll feel that you got your money's worth.